Hey, what's going on everyone? This is G and I'm Phunken hungry. In this video, we're going to try Doritos XXL. Shout out to my Phunken Hungry members. If you want to become a Phunken Hungry member, please go to the Phunken Hungry channel. Shout out to Stylesy. He said he wanted me to do one video with all of them. Some people like longer videos, some people like shorter videos, so I tried to cater to all. Speaking of catering to all, this is a lot of corn chips. So I'll probably start off with, they've got a cheddar, they've got a barbecue, they've got a Inferno Chili one, and what's this? What's the green? Normally green's chicken, but this one's salsa. So I reckon we'll start off with the more normal flavors and get into the heated ones soon. So we'll start off. This is the Doritos XXL. This is ultimate cheddar. So these are bigger, crunchier, bolder, faster. Well, maybe not faster. The colossal snack that dwarfs others with its gargantuan size, intense, bold flavor, epic crunch. Not for the faint-hearted. Well, I guess I can't review them. Sorry. So I'll leave the nutritional information as I go along for each chip on screen if you want to pause and go through that. And I will leave the ingredients on screen if you want to pause and take a look at that as well. But like always, we'll go through the basic ingredients on each pack of chips. So ingredients are corn, 69%. Giggity. Shout out to Stylesy. I'm sure he'll like that joke. Corn. Is that a bit corny of me to talk about 69? Probably. Anyway, let's get into the flavors. They've got the powders, they've got the natural flavors, they've got milk. You know, you've got to have milk in your corn chip, right? Anyway, cream, powder. It has cheese, powder, flavor enhancer, 621. Got to have that. Onion powder. Spices, nutmeg, black pepper. In a cheese chip, paprika extract, and it has our good old friend rosemary. Good old Rosie's in here. Rosie Lee extract contains gluten, milk, soy. Anyway, I love the packaging on these. The chips are smaller than your normal Doritos. This is 150 grams. Anyway, let's bust it open and have a look. Yeah, so they look like a chunkier Dorito. Probably can't really see that well on screen. We'll pull some out and have a look. Alright. So that is a bigger chip than Dorito. Again, you know, I've got 4 bags of Doritos, but it would have been cool to have, you know, the normal Doritos just to really show you the size comparison. But this is a big, chunky chip. Whoa, have to give it a Phunken Hungry sniff sniff. I almost got a whiff when I was waving it around. Waving it around like Harry Potter. Anyway, let's give him a Phunken Hungry sniff sniff. Whew, boy, that is a strong ultimate cheddar smell. Very smelly. It's very smelly, like someone that has some smelly socks. Oh, yeah, stinky. All right, speaking of stinky, let's put it into my gob. Cheers, everyone. That is Phunken delicious. It contains gluten, milk, soy. I don't know if I said that. A very strong, milky, creamy, cheesy cheddar flavor. Some of those onions and stuff do come through. Some of the spices, like it is a very strong cheese flavor, but I am tasting a little background of onion, and I do actually like that with cheese flavored chips. You know, some people might not like onion, but cheese and onion is not my go-to flavor, but it's a classic combination, cheese and onion. I know even though it's another brand, I'm pretty sure the same company owns them though. Smith's, Doritos, Twisties, it's like one brand that rules them all. But yeah, the Twisties Zigzag, I really like them because they got a very strong cheese flavor, but they do have a background of a bit of like a garlic and onion. This is a very big chip as well. You know, like Doritos, you can kind of smash them. These being big, I guess this is the equivalent. Smith's in Australia, they do double crunch. The Smith's double crunch are still crinkle, but they're like these. A bigger, chunkier chip, but it's still a crinkle cut. So my point is, this is kind of like the Dorito version. You know, it's kind of similar to the Doritos we know and love, slightly different flavors. Like this does taste different than the other Supreme cheese and nacho cheese. It's probably a little bit closer to nacho cheese, but yeah, this is a flavor that's similar to Doritos that we know and love, but also a little bit different that it actually stands out. Look how yellow this is on camera. It looks like a Simpsons character, but yeah, in person it's a little bit more, you know, natural looking. It's not quite as radioactive. Maybe it's the lighting I'm using. But yeah, very big chip. It's even hard to stick this in your mouth. That's what she said. These would be really good with a salsa or dip, because they're actually quite a solid chip. You know, like they don't break as easy as the other Doritos. I feel like this would be perfect to scoop in. Like, I'm putting a bit of pressure on it, it's not breaking. Now it's starting to break a bit. But you know, like other Doritos, you put a bit of pressure on them and they crumble quite easy. I'm doing it again, putting a bit of pressure. Yeah, they sort of more snap than just crumble, if that makes sense. Okay, so my rating for Doritos XXL, this is the ultimate cheddar flavor. Look, these are really nice. I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10. They're a very good chip, very full of flavor. My hands are full of Dorito dust. Dorito dust, dust. A very good chip, nice and big if you like your stuff big. If you like it big, then get these XXL. I don't know if they're going to be around forever. It says new. It doesn't say limited time. As I said, it reminds me of Smith's Double Crunch, and the Double Crunch did stay around. They did stick around, that brand or that line of chips. So yeah, it's nice to add these to the range of Doritos. Not too bad, starting off pretty good. And that's the kind of stock standard flavor. You know, we all know cheese goes well with corn chips. Yeah, off to a good start. All right, next up on the chopping block is Smokehouse BBQ. So Smokehouse, you know, like steak sort of flavor stuff is becoming more and more popular. Barbecue's been around since the dinosaurs were still around, especially in these sort of more fancy chips that they're trying to do these days. Okay, so let's go through the ingredients on this one. Corn, 69, giggity. It has a lot of bollocks in here, like mineral salt and potassium chloride and salt and food acids. Anyway, we want to get into the real flavors. Flavor enhancer, this has 621 and 635. Because it's like more of a meat flavor, barbecue, they tend to put flavor enhancers in it to give it more of a savory, meaty flavor is normally why you get those enhancers. More in barbecue. Has onion powder, garlic powder, spices, paprika, pepper. The other one said black pepper. This is just pepper. Tomato powder, flavors. This has cocoa powder. I don't know why really they put that in barbecue. Has paprika extract, and of course, good old Rosie is in here as well. Rosemary extract contains gluten, milk, and soy. Let's bust these open and give them a taste. You know what happens before we give it a taste? Oh man! Have a look at these. Alright, we'll give it a Phunken Hungry sniff as well. Yeah, they smell like other Doritos I've had. I don't know, I don't look forward to barbecue as much these days. To me, barbecue normally get a bit sickly in taste. I could smash down those cheese ones, but hey, who am I to judge before I've even put my lips around it? Here it is. It's a very dark one, this is. It's almost brown. So yeah, there's a lot of flavour on these. A lot of big chips again. So you're getting quite a lot of nice sized chips for your money here. Okay, let's give it a try. This is the Steakhouse BBQ. Cheers. It's actually quite nice. That's actually funkin' delicious. Has a nice sweet flavour to the barbecue, but very savoury as well. Has a nice balance of savoury, saltiness, a little bit of sweetness. It's like it's touching all of the flavours that you want. Not sour. The only thing that, yeah, I guess is missing is sour. Maybe a little bit sour or vinegary, but not that much. You're getting the sweetness comes first, the savouriness sort of balances that out a little bit, and obviously they're a little bit sort of salty and stuff. Alright, let's have another big one. As I say, these are full of ingredients. You can see how much flavour is on these. Illuminati confirmed. The triangle. Gotta love your triangles. But yeah, that's a nice big corn chip. Actually really liking those. It's hard to work out if I like the cheese more or the barbecue. That is a very tasty barbecue chip. It smelled like a lot of other Doritos I've had before. You can smell sort of the sweetness coming through and the savoury, the barbecue smell. What does have, like, you can definitely taste the onion and garlic coming through. The tomato, maybe that's adding a little bit of sweetness and stuff. A very nice balanced flavour. But yeah, this is quite nice. I could easily sit there and eat the rest of them. Okay, so my rating for the Smokehouse BBQ, I reckon I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10 as well. I just feel like both flavours are very, very good. Yeah, I feel like they're fairly equal in flavour. The cheese was very cheesy. It had some of those background flavours as well. If you like barbecue, if you're a big barbecue chip, corn chip, potato chip fan, I reckon you'll love these. It's a little less smoky, a little less like spice heavy. It's very sort of sweet. It's a little bit like sticky barbecue ribs. That sort of flavour, like sticky, sweet, barbecue flavour. Yeah, it's kind of like a barbecue sauce you would put on ribs or even on brisket or something and slow cook it a bit. A very nice flavour that is. Some of the chips I find that do barbecue, some of them have so many flavour enhancers, they taste a little bit artificial. This one, you're onto something good there, Doritos. Good work. If you've watched Phunken Hungry for a while, you know I do like some chili. You do know I like some spicy flavours. So I reckon I'll leave the Inferno till last, but I do like my chili. And a lot of times Doritos do some very good salsa flavours. So yeah, this is a Tangy Salsa. We'll have a look in the back. Corn 69. They seem to have a bit of a, a bit of a theme going on here. The 69. Doritos must love their 69. This is straight into it. No messing around, no bollocks. It's got canola oil, sugar, then straight into the spices. Paprika, cumin, cumin. However you say it, cumin. Come in. White pepper. Oh, so it actually tells you what pepper it is. Chili. Then it has some salt, tomato powder. It has a little bit more bollocks. Flavor enhancer 621. Natural flavors. Yogurt powder. Yes, I'm English. I don't say it like Americans. No offense to Americans. No offense to Australians. Milk powder. Gotta love your milk. Your lactating powder. Also, it's got paprika extract. And it also has rosemary extract. Contains gluten, milk, soy. Alright, let's bust these open. Again, I'm loving the colours on these. Alright. Oh, this feels a little bit more maybe full, but yeah, this is what they look like again. These don't look that much different than the cheese ones. Maybe the cheese was actually probably a little bit more yellow because they sort of look like Simpsons characters, as I said. This is a little bit more on the orange side. Gotta live on the orange side. Do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, let's give it a Phunken Hungry sniff sniff. This is the Tangy Salsa. This one smells a little bit more like just corn chips. Yeah, it doesn't... But again, the barbecue didn't have much of a smell, but the taste was what we're looking for. So let's give the Tangy Salsa flavour a try. Cheers. These are definitely hard to put down, if you know what I'm saying. I'm sure if I was a lady of the night that I'd be able to down these and gobble these down like a gobbledygook and no problem at all. Alright, cheers. Yeah, these ones are pretty underwhelming. It tastes a little bit like a salted corn chip. And then it's got like a very little bit of like the salsa flavors going on. Obviously, normally it's tomato, onion, a few other herbs. go into normally salsa. I guess that's why it's got the paprika, the cumin, the white pepper, chili. After the last two, how it says bigger, crunchier, bolder, yeah, the chip is. But the flavour is lacking in comparison to the other two. It's there. It is nice. It's just not blowing me away like the other two. A little bit of heat, a little bit of the spices are coming through now. Sometimes with chips you get the flavour right away. Like, you know, like the other ones I had basically one chip of each and I was blown away and I was really impressed. This one seems to be a little bit of a slow burn. You know, like now I've had 1.5. I'm starting to get the flavours in my mouth. A little bit of tomato. If you like more mild salsa, you'll probably like these, but I'm the type that goes for more hot salsa. So yeah, a little bit tame for me. I need a little bit more spice. I need them to bump up the chili a little bit more, but that's me. You know, this would probably be alright for kids and grandmas and people that don't like spice. Sorry, Dave. It's funny that that chip had a little bit of like creaminess to it. And in my head I said to myself, oh, that's a little bit sort of milky and yogurty. And then that sort of clicked. Oh yeah, I did read that it had yogurt powder, milk powder. It is quite a nice combination of flavours. It doesn't seem consistent. Each chip seems a little bit inconsistent with flavour. But yeah, that chip, I did get a little bit of milkiness or creaminess on it. And then some of the other flavours came into it, which I quite liked. You know, it started off a little bit creamy, then some of those spices and herbs and flavour enhancers came in. If I had these first, I might have felt a bit different, but after having two really good flavours, really strong and lovely flavours, yeah, this feels like they needed to tweak it a little bit more for my taste buds at least. Other people who like more bland food or just, you know, not as full on. I'm one of those people that heavy spice, heavy flavours, heavy herbs, heavy bastard, whatever. So my rating for the tangy salsa flavour, I'm going to give that a rating of, I'll give it 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, still a nice big chip. Still not too bad. I can still eat these. Okay, so I left these till last because these are the ones that I was looking forward to most. So hopefully, me being a chili fan and me being, you know, into this sort of stuff, with a name like Inferno as well, and I do like purple. So yeah, let's bust these open and have a look. So yeah, let's have a look at the ingredients first. So corn, 69. Ooh, a party for 2. Well, I've probably got enough for about a party of 6. Anyway, party of 69. Come on down to Phunken town and let's have ourselves a good time. Salt, spices, paprika, chili, tomato powder, flavour enhancer, 621. Our arch nemesis is back in all of them. Okay, so this has cream powder, has whey powder, milk powder, Each time that I say powders, the milk powder and all of them, they have brackets milk in each one. So yeah, milk, 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 milk. There's a lot of milk in this. Maybe it's because it's trying to put out the Inferno. Anyway, where's all the flavours at? Natural flavours, has paprika extract, onion powder, sour cream powder, milk. Also, it has rosemary extract. Does this even say it had chili in it? Am I tripping out? Am I losing my mind? Oh yeah, it did say chili. I probably said that at the beginning. Spices, paprika and chili, you twat. Lucky I'm not recording. Oh, wait. Contains gluten, milk and soy. Alright, let's bust these open. These are now a little bit underwhelming after these, but I could be proved wrong. But I need a strong chili hit. You know, normally if it says chili, people that don't like spice, they're going to stay away from stuff that says Inferno Chili. So I want this to blow my knickers off. If it doesn't blow my knickers off, alright, keep your Allens on. Then I won't be happy. Let's bust it open. Oh, they do have a bit of a red colour to them. There you go, have a look. Let's have a bit of a Phunken hungry sniff sniff. Oh, it does have that paprika chili smell. Yeah, it does have that very earthy chili smell coming off it. Let's have a look at what they look like. They are quite red. So we had very yellow Simpsons ones at the start. We had very brown ones for the barbecue. I would have liked these to be green. More green, that would have been kind of cool. But yeah, them ones were, what, a little bit more orange, I guess. So we had yellow, brown, orange. These ones are a little bit closer to red. Kind of like a dark orange moving into red. All right, I'm looking forward to it now. I've seen the colour, but let's see what it tastes like. As I said, the taste is what's important. Remember, the taste. Let's have a taste. All right, I'm super keen for the Inferno. Oh, did it even say it had lime? I guess it had citric acid. Anyway, let's stop fooling around. Let's put it in our mouth and see what it's like. Cheers. Okay, so that is very strong in chili and lime. It's like both of the flavors are like, it's like they're having a race. They're Russian, not Russian. Hi Putin, hello poopy poopy face, or Putin poopy. Not Russian, but they're Russian, as in moving quite quickly together at a very even pace. You get the chili, and it is actually giving me a bit of a burn. So the chili and lime is both very strong. Then the lime starts backing off a little bit, and then the chili starts leading the race. I don't know what's going on. It's like, this is what I expected it to be like, but I'm still shocked. Do I like it? Do I not? I reckon, to be honest, I prefer the cheese and maybe even the barbecue. But it does have a nice chili flavour, so all you chili heads out there, it does have a little bit of heat these days. So I can't really complain. It's delivering what I said. Maybe I just like cheese when it comes to Doritos a little bit more. It is a strong lime flavour, but not too strong. I've had some lime ones in the past, and the lime just ruins the flavour. You know, if there's too much lime, it just ruins the chip. But it kind of comes in quite strong at first, and then it backs off. And then you're left with like a bit of a pleasant chili taste. And the chili does linger. It's a little bit on my lips. It's not really making my lips numb, but a little bit on my lips, a little bit in my mouth, but it's manageable. So for people that like chili, it's not overwhelming. If you don't like chili, Dave, yeah, if you don't like chili, then yeah, steer clear of these ones. But as I said, if it says chili on it, an Inferno, if you can't handle your spice, no, you're not going to go near this. But yeah, this is definitely above. This is definitely above average. So yeah, if you do like chili, but a little bit of chili, this is probably too much for you. If you like a lot of chili, then you'll enjoy these. And as I said, that lime flavour is there, but it backs off after a while, so it's not overpowering, overwhelming. It's quite good. Inferno chili and lime, I'm going to give that a rating of 8 out of 10 as well. I just feel like all of them are pretty good. As I said, this one's lacking a little bit, but they are all very good big chips. You do get a lot of chips inside here. Very nice, big. They don't break easy, so they don't just fall apart. This has a very strong chili flavour. Out of 10 for, you know, rating of how hot it is. So, you know, 1 being not hot at all and 10 being super hot. It's definitely manageable if you like spice, but I'd say it's above average. So if, you know, 5 out of 10 is average, I'd say maybe about a 6, maybe even going into a bit of a 7. But yeah, this is quite a hot chip for, you know, something you get from the supermarket, a big name brand. A lot of times these big name brands, they back off when they say chili. So I was impressed that it says Inferno chili, and it actually does deliver on chili. And the price of these XXL Doritos, they're $4.80. As I say it a lot, 150 grams for $4.80. It is a little bit pricey, but that's just the world we live in, unfortunately, these days. So my price rating, I'll give them a 5 out of 10 for price rating. I feel like these are a step above normal Doritos, you know, in crunch, in size. Even in flavour, they do all deliver a strong flavour that's a little bit more above your standard Doritos that we all know and love. But let me know in the comments below if you've tried XXL Doritos. I'd love to hear if you agree or disagree with me. Let me know in the comments below what your favourite is. Let me know if this helps you decide if you want to try them. I definitely would recommend to give these a try. These are a nice range of chips. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This is G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.